Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's gala event. My name is Samantha Tran, but you guys can call me Sammy because the other host is also Samantha. So, to avoid confusion, I'll be going by Sammy. Today's event is the Wonderful Woman of Awe, where we would be honoring the women that we all look up to. So, Sam.
Yes, and I am your other host, and I'm Sam. We're both Samantha, Sam squared. And yeah, welcome to the 2021 first ever annual Awe Gala. We're so excited to bring it to you. And yeah, it's just gonna be chill. We got some awards, we got some art. It's gonna be good vibes. So we're gonna start out right now. Yeah. Sammy, I think you're muted.
I'm so sorry. Let me do that again. We have a word from one of our co-founders, and we have a video prepared.
Hi everyone, Jahani here, president and co-founder of Awe for this past year, and what a year it has been at that. My goodness. I was thinking back to the first Awe meeting that Wendy and I launched, and I was remembering that we were nervous that not even 5 people would show up. And yes, more than 5 people showed up to the first Awe meeting. But I've been thinking about this entire year and, what I was expecting out of it and where we are now. And the feeling that I get is just overwhelming gratefulness. I am so grateful for every single person who has attended any of our events, clicked on any of our Zoom links, and joined a Zoom meeting during a year where joining another Zoom meeting is not exactly ideal. But so many people did, and so many people showed up, and I am so grateful. For everyone who has supported us. I'm also immensely thankful for our officer board, who have been incredible and been through a lot this year. It was definitely challenging, but those strong women have persisted and we have gotten to here, our first annual gala. So I'm immensely thankful for our officers and chairs who have put in so much extra time and effort and energy into making our programming possible. So yes, overall, I am grateful, I am thankful, I am excited for what's to come. So yes, I will leave you with that and enjoy the rest of our first annual gala.
Cool. Thank you, Johanna, virtual Johanna, and also real life Johanna. Thanks for introducing our gala like that. I'm so excited. We're not trying to play this twice, even though it was great. All right. Well, you just heard from one of our co-founders, so it's important that we look back on our last year. It's been our first year on campus, and we just kind of like commemorate all of our experience and stuff. So since our theme is the Wonderful Women of Awe, we're gonna take you down how the Lavender Brick Road was built brick by brick, and the wonderful women that did it. So let's get into it. So our first meeting was July 15th of 2020. The Constitution was made in like May, and it was like, boom, straight out virtual, whatever. We're still meeting. It's fine. So yeah, so we had our first meeting and it was great, and things grew from there. Things went even more fantastic. And we had a lot more meetings and more meetings and more meetings and a lot of really fun times and a lot more meetings. And on top of all of those lovely meetings and other events, and of course, we had guest speakers and other guest speakers. Carrie Gallatin, of course, a wonderful guest speaker. Many more guest speakers. Bruce, other guest speakers, and just generally wonderful times from our like workshops, from our guest speakers, our movie nights, everything. It was a great year together. And then we get to 2021. That was just the 2020 part. But then we get to 2021, and we're officially in awe. Of course, we're in awe. We're officially recognized by CSUN. Hooray. So what did that mean for us? Well, it meant a really good winter showcase that I had a really fun time working on. It meant more club collabs and a lot of other things too. We had our API fundraiser. We had a lot more movie nights and a lot more just interaction building us as a community. And of course, awards from CSUN. And if that sounds like a lot, it kind of is, considering it hasn't been an entire year since our first meeting. So I'm really proud of us. I know Sammy's really proud of us as well, of course, and I'm proud of all of the people that have put this together. Of course, we want to send a special thank you to all of our graduating seniors. Even if you're not graduating, you're a senior. I know Bree's not graduating, but we are so grateful for how much you've contributed to our club. And of course, we're thankful to everybody and how much everyone has contributed to our club. It's been such an amazing time. And now we're gonna party and celebrate it. So that was from our first year on campus, of course. I guess you could like kind of consider us freshmen in that sense. So I'm gonna hand it off to Bree to talk about our next and first award.
All right, so hey everyone, I'm Bree. Thanks for the introduction, Sam. So I'm gonna get into the winner of this award. So the winner of this fantastic award for Awe is the Greta Gerwig Award. And this is for a fantastic freshman that we know. And she's also going to be the incoming events coordinator for next semester. So Katie, congratulations. So proud of you, and I'm excited to see all the events that you're gonna plan for next semester. So do you have any words you'd like to share with us? Oh, I don't think Katie's here.
I don't think she's here, but that's totally okay. Because she'll see the recording and it's gonna be great, and she's gonna get her award in the mail. So it's totally fine. But thank you for announcing that, Bree. That was lovely. And now we'll move on to our first showcase piece.
All right, so we are moving on from going into the first showcase piece. So we have a digital art sent by Sierra. So it's a beautiful artwork. Sierra, would you like to speak about your artwork? Okay, I don't think she's here. Okay, well, it's a beautiful artwork, but yeah, we can move on.
Yes, it's excellent. Shout out to Sierra for submitting her art. And we have another piece later by Sierra as well. So if she does make it in, she'll still have a chance to talk.
So we'll be moving on to the second award. So the second award is the Frida Kahlo Award. So this award is for the all which the member is the most active. So the winner for this award is Rosario. Woohoo! Congratulations. Is she here today?
I don't believe that she is, no.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Man, we're really going through this fast. But yeah, congratulations to the two people that have won so far. We have a lot more awards in store, of course, and this is our second piece of our showcase. This is a short documentary film by Rhyan. So let's get into it.
I'm Mariah. I went to LMU. I was in Tri Delta.
I'm Harley Bentley, and I went to the University of Alabama. I only went there for 1 year, but I was a part of the sorority Gamma Phi Beta.
My name is Kira. I'm a senior at UCLA, and I'm a member of Chi Omega.
A sorority is basically just like a group of girls, similar values, hanging out, trying to find other girls to hang out with.
One of the main phrases of Chi Omega is like, be womanly always, discouraged never.
My whole life I thought I'm a sorority girl, I'd be perfect, like I love making friends. And then you get in there, and even within your own sorority, there's like 400 people in a sorority at where I went to school. So you can't be friends with everybody.
There are many definitions. A kind of working definition is that it's a pyramid structure. You have a self-appointed messianic leader or some important leader, authority figure at the top. You have various levels of information given out as you ascend the pyramid.
It's about the nature of the relationship between the people in charge and the others underneath them.
Junior year and senior year, we had a lot of
visits from the executive office. So it was coaching us on how to recruit girls, how we're supposed to do things, and how we're supposed to like basically have confidence in ourselves and like do all these things so that we can recruit the right members. And to them, honestly, it was just about numbers. Like they just wanted us to have the right numbers and get them up, and that was it.
You need to give total and unquestioning devotion and loyalty. If you don't, you're ostracized from the community or made to feel that there's something wrong or lesser than in you.
I'm not scared. Like, I don't feel scared to say things. It's kind of like a loyalty thing, I guess. Like, not that we do anything that bad, but I just don't want to, like, talk smack about people that have treated me really well and friends that I've had. I haven't had a negative experience, so I really don't have a lot of negative things to say about it, but some people do, and they fear, oh, well, if I speak up about it, all these girls who have already been mean to me are going to continue to be worse to me.
Like, right after we got recruited, on bid day, we went to, like, a house party, and, like, they were, like, making everyone drink, and, like, that could be characterized also, I guess, as hazing, and that's, like, why we got in trouble for hazing was that day, but they just influence you that you think if they're doing things that you need to do it too, or else they won't want you to be their little, or, like, they won't like you, you're boring kind of thing.
And you don't even have time to stop and think, well, where have I deviated from my own goal? And this is where groups often keep you busy through service, through action, through you're kept up and not getting enough sleep because you then have to work hard for the goals of the group.
Rushing was actually, it was really hard because you have to go to all the sororities in order to rush them, and like you don't get to just pick and choose which ones you want to rush. You have to go to all of them. So our day would start at like 7 in the morning, and we wouldn't get done till like 7 at night because you have to go to every single, like, if there's 12 sororities, you have to go to all 12.
You have your like group of people that you're going through this with. Everybody's pretty nice. Everybody's just like there to help you find where you're meant to be. And they're not like pushing you to go any sort of way. But if you look at it from the background perspective after the fact, they're definitely judging you a little bit.
It has its own system of right and wrong. The rules, the laws, what's okay is set by the people in charge.
It's frowned upon to act crazy, to be like drinking or under the influence and stuff. Like you're not supposed to in your letters because it reflects badly on sorority.
You don't post like risky things, whether it's like alcohol or like risky photos of yourself or anything that could potentially hurt your future.
Some of them do have regulations on like the way you're supposed to dress and the way you're supposed to do your hair.
They have their own rituals where people who are not part of it or not going to be part of the rituals or not really introduced to them, they often have their own lingo, their own language.
We were told to wear a white dress, no makeup, and only wear like socks. And we all were blindfolded. All of us P&Ms or like people that are potential members are blindfolded, and our bigs and like people are walking us in, and then like we have to like listen to these like songs that are like super creepy, and we have to like recite them and like their sayings, and like they kind of just like, it's very like a cult ritual kind of feeling. We're all in white, we all have no makeup on, we're all in white socks. Like they give us a carnation, we have to take a test to make sure we can get into it, and then like once it's over, then we're initiated now, and all of a sudden we're just officially part of the sorority.
We do have an oath that I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a big secret, but we do have to memorize that. A lot of it is just about our philosophy, what our members stand for, stuff like that.
There is a great amount of secrecy in these groups. You're not supposed to talk about what happens. So people just don't know on the outside.
I mean, I can't tell you, like, these are the secrets of Chi Omega, but there are things that are specific to each sorority that you're not supposed to tell anyone else.
There's a lot of things that you're just, like,
a lot of the songs, or all of the songs, you're not supposed to be able to sing in front of anyone that's not a member. They're not supposed to know your secret handshake, or that if there is one, or that there is one. So yeah, those are things. They're not supposed to know what Tri Delta stands for, like literally the letters Delta, Delta, Delta. They're not supposed to know what that means.
Yeah, each sorority has like hand signs. I don't even remember mine, but like hand signs. It's just very cult-like.
Right. I think within larger groups, you have a leader who's usually very good at manipulating the masses. So he has a way of getting people all revved up. And then they have this sort of shared fervor and awe and euphoria, which feels really very good and very unifying. He also, or she, because cult leaders sometimes are women, will have a hierarchy so that your focus is going to be to move up the ranks.
So we had things called Pearl Stories. And so that's your, like, an intro to Tri Delta. So that's when you decided, that's your defining moment on why you decided you needed to be in this sorority. And so some people, they'll connect to that story and you'll pull them in with that. And it's kind of like, it's nice, but it's also kind of shady, because then you start to think, oh, well, how can I like kind of manipulate this situation into them wanting to join? The whole plan is to lure you in, to get you in there.
I think the Greek system has the potential to be very culty. They will go so far as to define you. If you are worthy, if you're a good person, if you're a likable person, based upon how much you tolerate and how much time and devotion you give to the organization. That's when it's not for you anymore. It's just to serve the ego of the people in charge, who are really loving that they've been able to orchestrate something that feeds their ego, and that they can also be quite abusive in their way and get away with it. Again, usually because they tell people to keep everything private.
That was great. There's so much craftsmanship that went into that film, clearly. And Ryan, I just saw that you joined. Did you want to talk about your film at all?
Yeah, no, I can talk about my film. I can also, should I turn my camera? Is it just talking? Yeah. Okay, sorry everyone. I'm literally at my job. So hi. So yeah, I created this film. I have friends who told me that they had different type of experiences, and with that I kind of just ran with it. And a lot of the people that I'm friends with are in sororities, and they kind of helped me drive this film and create something I'm kind of proud of, actually.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm sorry to have you talk while you're at work.
No, you're good. I literally just was like, I'm at work, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, it's 5, because I'm supposed to leave in like 10 minutes. So I was like, oh my God. But yeah, no, thank you guys.
No, I'm glad that you were able to join, and I'm happy that you're here while you're watching your film. No, I thought it was great. You clearly have a really good artist voice and direction there. And I like, it's so interesting to look at this stuff from a different lens when it's so normalized. So thank you so much for submitting this. Anyway,
thank you guys.
Sorry. Anyways, so great. So yeah, so like I said, okay, that film had a lot of drive and was very innovative and really made me think in different ways, which to me sounds a lot, sounds a lot like Trailblazers. I think Ryan's film was trailblazing, and I think that we have a lot of trailblazing women in Awe. So now we're going to celebrate the Chloe Zhao Award, and I've used the word trailblazing a million times, but that is what we're celebrating with this award. So this is actually a joint award. I don't think I need to go too into detail about who this goes to, because it's pretty obvious, but it goes to two dedicated women who put a lot of time and energy into creating the community that we know and love and are currently building and growing. So I want to congratulate both Johanna and Wendy for creating Awe and for being trailblazers in the artistic and entertainment community. I know just Johanna's here right now, but did you want to say anything?
I did not know that was gonna happen. Freaking thank you. I am so proud of what we've built. And ironically, I watched Nomadland last night, and what a film, what a director. So I'm honored to win an award under her name. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, that's why we had a dress rehearsal before this, and I was like, I cannot show her these awards, but you guys both deserve it so much. So yeah, on that note, we're gonna take a quick little break. I know it hasn't been that long, but we're gonna take a break. We're so grateful to everybody for joining us. And now Sammy and I are gonna tell you how you can take Awe to the Emerald City. If you liked what you've seen so far, you like these awards, you like the kind of thing that we like to cultivate here in Awe, then you might consider donating to our GoFundMe. I don't know, just something to think about. There's other ways, of course. Sammy, would you like to talk about another way?
Yes, so as you guys know, we have started launching merch this semester. So we started this semester. It's in the works. So those who have purchased it, it's on your way. We're getting there. But look forward to future launches and the next coming semesters. It'll be great. And yeah.
Yes, I know a lot of you guys bought merch. We're so grateful for that. Of course, this is our first time doing it at all, so we apologize for the delay, but it's only going to get better from here. And our next launch is going to be better, and it's going to keep getting better. So that's another way that you can support Awe and get some fun stuff in the process. Keep your eyes peeled for stuff like that. And of course, an easy option is joining our Madison page, because the more members we have, the more CSUN will give us money. So, you know, it's just so we can like afford the awards, you know, and maintaining this going, because we don't charge dues as of right now and stuff like that. So if you would like to support us, these are some ways to do it. Of course, I know that a lot of the people here have supported us, and we're so grateful for that. Don't want to push you beyond your boundaries or anything, you know what I mean? But if you haven't and you'd like to consider doing it, we would love it. I'm going to move on from this slide, but if you have any questions about how you can help support us and have more events like this, then just message the Instagram or give us an email. There'll be a slide at the end on how you can do that, and we'll get back to you on that in a second. So yeah, so now I'm going to hand it off to Angela for our next award.
Ooh. Okay, hi. Sorry, I'm in the car right now. But this award is the Mindy Kaling Award, and this goes to our most dynamic member in our meetings, the one that has a lot of energy and always spreads all of that positivity to us. And I think this person is perfect, and some people might already know who I'm talking about. You want to go ahead. And the winner is Sam, our next president, our current director of marketing. Sam, do you have any words?
Thank you. For the record, this needs to be said, I had nothing to do with how these awards were selected at all. Angela was in charge of this entirely. But I am really grateful to be recognized and to be nominated by other members of Awe and stuff. I feel like it's been an honor to be around the other women in this club and stuff. And I'm glad that I have found a place, and I hope that I create a place for others. So yeah, so thank you. And thank you to anyone who nominated me. You're lovely. On that note though, I don't want to keep talking. So let's move on. So we have a lovely piece of art. I love this one. And I believe Mila is here right now. Did you want to talk about your artwork at all? This is our next showcase piece.
Yeah, I could talk about it. So this is a picture I took at a March for Our Lives protest a while ago, and then this year I was finally getting around to like editing all of the photos I wanted to edit, and I was like, this has such good contrast. It would be really cool to screen print. So then I just went ahead and screen printed it on this orange background, and that's what that is. It was, I don't know, I feel like it really represented like just how much unity comes from protests. And I don't know, I really like this piece.
I think you did fantastic. And it was really cool to hear about your process. This is a really good piece of art, and it's a fantastic piece of art, and it's really indicative of, I feel like, a lot of the general climate that our club has spawned from and stuff. So thank you so much for submitting it. I love it. On that lovely note, we're gonna go into our next award. This is the Billie Holiday Award. So this goes to someone who is Oz activist. This is another one of a person who needs no introduction. I think that when you think of an activist in Awe, this person comes to mind. She is probably most notably renowned for creating our API fundraiser, which raised a lot of money, which we're super grateful for. And we hope that we continue to have more events like that show our involvement in the community. So the Billie Holiday Award for the Awe 2021 Gala Awards goes to Izzy. She's not here right now. It's her dad's birthday. Yeah, I'm sure that she will be happy when she gets the award. And we're gonna move on to our next one. Oh, we're gonna move on to a showcase piece, sorry.
Yes, so our next showcase piece, we have a song that was sent by Brianna. I know that Brianna is in the audience. Would you like to explain your song?
Yeah, sure. So I wrote this for my songwriting class. I'm a music student in film scoring, and this was our final project, and we could pretty much write whatever we wanted. And so I wanted to cultivate everything I'd learned over the year in one song. And it's inspired by K-pop, but it's not in Korean, so it's in English. And I had 2 vocalists sing for me.
Well, it sounds very good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sam.
Sorry.
Look at me go, you know what, I'm a pro. Listen to this flow, put on a show, never gonna stop, always on the top, numbers on check, go pop, pop, pop. You say, wow, easy what now? Shocked I got that know-how, never gonna slow down. That's my gold crown, get on it, get in it, cause I know I won't quit, make sure I'm committed, cause that's what it is. It's what I deserve, just watch and observe. Be on the top, keep it going non-stop, yeah. Cause look how we made it. Never, never gonna quit. Never, never gonna quit. Now that I know I can do this. I'll go take up all the risks. Like a drug I can't resist. No. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. Cause I'm here to let you know I won't play to your cliche. I'm a queen, you see my ground, my kingdom. You hear that sound? While you were busy throwing shade, I was studying the blade. See me hold it high, going up to the sky. What? Am I stepping on your gown? It's what I deserve. Just watch and observe. Be on the top, keep it going non-stop, yeah. Cause look how we made it. Never, never gonna quit. Never, never gonna quit. Now that I know I can do this. I'll go take up all the risks. Like a drug I can't resist. No. Here we come, our debut. Pop up, bang, that's our cue. Turn your head, take in the view. Think you know me? You know, shh. Feel that flame burn, it goes turning wild all the while, rising up, yeah. drug I can't resist. No, 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 no. Da 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 da.
Okay. I messed up. I'm so sorry, guys, but that was a really good song. We were listening to it yesterday. Me and Sam really enjoyed it. So, great job.
Great, thank you so much.
So, we're moving on to our next award. So, the next award is the Emerald Fennell Award. Now, this award goes to the member that is the most resilient, and the winner goes to Kimberly. Congratulations. Is she here today? I don't think she's here. No. Okay.
No worries. But I'm sure she'll be happy when she finds out. So our next showcase piece, this is our second piece by Sierra. This is some digital art. I think it also ties into being resilient a little bit, obviously. The coloring is super nice. Love the sketching. It's gorgeous. Sierra is not here, obviously, today, but so happy that she's in Awe and that she's submitted to our showcase. Her work is wonderful, as we've seen. All right. Now, we're gonna watch a film that I made one time a few weeks ago. So yeah, and I'll talk about it after, actually, just cause. So I hope you enjoy.
Dear diary? No. Journal? Maybe it would feel more natural with a name. John? Charlotte? No, but almost. Got it. Dear Di. Di, I'm trapped by an illness, if you could imagine. The illness outside or the illness inside, I'm not sure which will get me first. Judas says that there is no illness inside. I'm safer isolated. I spent so long trying to escape myself. I don't know if I can handle being isolated with what's left. That's just another word for trapped, and to be trapped here? Wouldn't they choose better wallpaper? And he says nothing's wrong with me. It's best for me to be alone. If there's one thing I know, it's my rage. Dear Di, I'm just a pawn for those with power. How can Judas see what this does to me and betray me again and again? No! You don't control me! I can escape! I am in control. I am in control. I am in control. Dear Di, I'm seeing myself in the walls. Ugly. Creeping. Where is the time going? What memories have I missed? There's someone with me. I can hear her. I see the memories of myself on me. When she's out of sight, I can see her. She has the freedom I lack. The rich are bound to nothing. She has gold. She is gold. Let's see how it is when she can't creep at all.
She and the wealth of her freedom escape. Why isn't she trapped like me? How do you escape me? How do you escape him? There is no one. Only me, accepting my punishment for obedience. I see you. Do you feel time? Is it like the pain of regret? Do I have value if I'm not young? Am I defined by potential? You're ugly. Accept your punishment for obedience. I am angry, but I can inspire change. I resent the rich, but I have wealth and power of my own. I'm young, but with youth comes life. My life is my own, my mind is my own, and I've escaped. Love, Lily.
All right, folks. So that was just a little film about mental health and being trapped in your head in the pandemic. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Just more about being resilient in times out of our control. And it was made by two women in Awe. So yes. All right. On that note, though, we're actually going to transition into our next award. No. See, every time I hit it, it goes into this, it just replays it. It doesn't do the next one. I'm gonna hand it off to Johanna, though, to announce our next award.
Hey everyone, I'm back. I am so excited to announce this award. This is our Megan Fox Award, and it's going to someone who is quiet, but immensely talented and very friendly. So without further ado, this award goes to the lovely Abby. Abby, would you like to say anything?
Thank you, guys. That's so sweet. Megan Fox, what a great lady. What an honor. It's been so great getting to know everybody in Awe this year, and I know that we have a lot of great stuff ahead of us, you know? So yeah, have a good summer, everybody. Thank you.
All right, so we have our next showcase piece. So we have this artwork by Bree. Bree, would you like to say a few words about this?
Sure. So I had the opportunity to go to Madrid a couple of years ago, and I fell in love with flamenco dancing and kind of all of the hard work that goes into being a dancer, and especially yeah, flamenco dancing. It's no joke. It's really difficult, but it's so stunning to watch and it's so beautiful. So yeah, I decided to submit a piece on that. So here we are.
Okay, well, it's wonderful. On the note of dance, so we have a video prepared. Oh, it says my name on. Okay, well, I'll let you guys. We'll watch it first, then I'll explain about it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, dance is like one of my hobbies. So I've like stopped for a while, so I'm getting back into it. So this is a team that I just recently joined in March. So it's basically we're a K-pop dance team, and like we do original choreo, but because we're in a pandemic, we can't really do, performances. So we've just been doing K-pop covers. So that was my first ever project on the team. I noticed that the dance and the audio was not linking whatsoever. So if you guys want to see the actual video, you guys can check it out on the YouTube channel. I can link the YouTube channel name later, but it's Team BUK. So yeah, if you guys are interested in joining, you guys can always DM the page on Instagram. They're always looking for dancers. But yeah. So now moving on, this is the Ava DuVernay Award. So this award goes to the person that is the most prolific, meaning that they produce the most creative work. And the winner goes to B. Congratulations, B. Do you want to say a few words?
Thanks, y'all. I was not expecting that to happen. I don't know. Thanks. I love y'all. Hope to keep creating more, you know.
Sick. Thanks, B. You deserve it. You are an ever flourishing artist, so I'm so happy that you received this award and were nominated for it. We're getting into our last award of the evening. Thank you to everyone who's attended, and I hope you've had a good time so far, just looking back and celebrating everybody. This final award is the Judy Garland Award, and it is for Oz brightest star. I think it's safe to say that she's wonderful and she deserves this award very much. Sammy, did you want to say anything more about this award as well?
It's just that, this is kind of one of the best awards in our category. So, yeah, the best for last.
Yes, so we are so excited to give the Judy Garland Award to Bree, of course. Yeah. Bree, I know, of course, you're here. Did you want to say a few words?
Sure. I'm honored. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that submitted for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm so happy that I was able to be the events coordinator this semester and to get to know everyone and to push myself and to be able to push others like they pushed me. So yeah, thank you everyone so much. And I'm so happy and fortunate to be a part of this club.
Yes, you deserve it. So we're so happy to give that to you. And that concludes the awards section and the showcase section of the Awe Gala. But don't go anywhere because there's still more for you. It's announcements. That's right. You didn't think you could go anywhere without me giving you announcements. So, we started out looking on how the Lavender brick road was made, and we're gonna look at the next few bricks along our path, okay? So, a lot of you already know this, of course, but we haven't met in a few weeks, so I just want to remind everybody and stuff. We have a new board coming on very soon. I'm super excited to be your president. We've got B's going to be treasurer again, Johanna's VP, Angela's director of marketing, Katie's going to be events coordinator, Izzy's not here right now, but of course she's secretary. So we're so excited to jump into the next year. Do any other board members want to say anything? I don't want to move on if you guys want to say anything.
Let's go! That's it.
Yes. Eloquently put by B. Let's go. Yes. I'm so excited. And in addition to that, with a new board comes new opportunities. There's going to be a lot of stuff, not going to give it away. Also, we're still figuring that stuff out, of course, but just keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be 2 positions available at least on the marketing committee, and there may or may not be an entirely new committee coming out soon that you'll hear about on the Instagram. So if you want to, oh, of course, also, before I say my next thing, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that helped put this event together, because we had a lot of wonderful women who were putting together this event who didn't get their name shared first. So so Angela, Mila, Bree, Cami, I'm so sorry, Kim, Katie, and Salita, so grateful to you guys and how much work and time you put in to help us put this together. And kind of like what I didn't like finish the thought I said earlier, but if you want to keep your eyes peeled for more ways to get involved, make sure you're connected with us. As always, we've got an official website. We're on Twitter. If you haven't followed us on Twitter, make sure to do it. Join us on LinkedIn. If you haven't done that yet, seniors, stay connected with us. This is how to do it. And email us with any questions. So, if you were like, how do I take out of the Emerald City, wink, wink, this is how you can let us know and talk to us about it. So we would love that. So make sure that you connect with us.
And I guess that concludes our first ever gala event. I hope you guys all enjoy tonight. Sad to say this might be the end until we meet again. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the artwork and all the videos that were shown. They're all wonderful. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Sammy. Yeah, we're so grateful to everybody, of course. That's the theme of this entire night. You thought it was the Wonderful Woman of Awe. It wasn't. It's We Love You. So yes, and if you want to hear more about how I love you, read the program. There's a little thank you to our members in there. So yeah,